In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a complete e-commerce and inventory management app using ASP.NET Core and Blazor Server. View the demo version from this website, and you can view our website to download different versions of the application. At the end of this course, I'm going to introduce what we're going to build, the key features, setting up the project in Visual Studio. I'll teach you everything, and we're going to do everything step by step. Database model, creating services, how we're able to integrate Blazor Server, and design structure, e-commerce, security, and the mobile apps. Of course, we're going to be dealing with mobile apps as well. We have different versions for this application. We have the basic version, we have the premium version, and the ultimate version. So these are the content. Of course, it's far more than this. It's just a brief introduction of what you're going to be getting. For more information, visit our website for features of each of these products. This one comprises of the payroll, mobile apps, and all that. And this one is e-commerce, and this one is POS, point of sales application. So these are key features. We have unlimited products. You have access to a limited product. You can add as many as possible products. Of course, you have access to the source code, so you can tweak it and then get whatever you have to get. Flexible sales report, financial analysis, automated daily expenses, inventory control, custom reports. We have debt management, supplier management, discount and promotion, order management, cash flow management, many more. So we have about 50 features that I'm going to walk you through. We have automated customer ledger, manage debtors list, and key features. These are our key features: staff management, mobile apps, complete website, payroll software, AI integration, and lots more. So depending on the package you want to get, you can download the source code from our website or our partners' websites, and we're good to go. These are key features, free upgrade and updates. Periodically, we're going to be upgrading the application, adding more features every now and then. So you'll be in the loop as soon as you download your version. So products, you can change the team, can do whatever you have to do, staff management, and many more. So let's dive into the code and let me show you the code structure, how it works, and how you can go about everything. It's going to be a long series to like 50 videos. So this is the demo version. You can log in using the default email and password. Okay, the dashboard, you can tweak everything. You can tweak the dashboard as you like, change everything that you want to change here because you have access to the source code. So I'm going to walk you through the source code, how it works. But I want to show you what's all the features that we have here. We have sell store, retail store. You can easily add to you can search from here. You can search the for products, and you can add. Let's say you want to add 5. You can add 5. But before I sell, so add new, and you can continue to add like that. And now this layer side is, for instance, you want to keep this record and you want to come back to it, and you maybe want to attend to another customer. You can easily lay everything aside and push back to the cart. That's the function of this layer side. You can call it for later, and then push. So everything's going to push to layer side value. You can push back to cart. Let's say, for instance, maybe after today or after many hours, maybe the customer comes back and want to continue with his purchase. You can easily go back to layer side and push to cart. So it's going to push everything back to cart and continue with whatever you want to do. So that's the essence of this push layer side. You can see now we have it under pushback and it's working fine. Alright, so I can easily remove anyone that I want to remove, and everything is gone. Remove this, gone, and this, everything gone. Okay, you can sell as part. Let us want to sell more. Then the next thing for this set stock, can sell as wholesale. You can sell on installment for your regular customers. Maybe they want to pay on monthly basis. For the catalog, you have product list. To sell products, you can easily view the product and check the sales history, the product ledger, the return stock. I'm going to walk you through everything one by one so that you know how to work and change it. Let's say I want to change everything from this. I want to change this back to its original state. So update it. Okay. So the barcode, let's add the barcode to this 1 to 0 and update it. Now you can decide to make that barcode optional. It all depends on what you intend to do. Now, for instance, if I want to scan, I can easily scan from our set stock, and then of course we have access to change everything everything on the page, everything, change the design, change everything. We're going to be dealing with that one much later. Then I can decide to change the product image to any image that I wanted. I can do that from here, and everything will go on smoothly. Then the next thing is product, add new product. I can add more products, unlimited products. The selling price, the cost price, this will automatically calculate the cost price for the selling price. You can decide to disable the selling price to wholesale price, back price. I'm going to explain everything in total so that you understand how it works. The manufacturer, the expiry date, quantity, per quantity, and all that. Okay, so now I want to run everything from the source code so that you have access to what we are doing and how it works and everything. Okay, so from the source code, instead of using the demo version, let's use the source code this time around. Okay, so let's run it directly from Visual Studio 2022. So if you don't have Visual Studio 2022 installed, it is recommended that you use Visual Studio 2022 for this project because of .NET 7.0 and all that thing. So it's flexible and it's very easy to use. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing now is to work on catalog bundles. So under bundle, you can create an unlimited bundle. So for instance, for this bundle, festive package, you can add as many as possible products for this bundle. You can decide to add the bundle pack, the bundle name, the products for each of the bundle. Maybe each bundle contains about 15 products. So when they're buying the products, they buy all the 15 products. So that's the essence of the bundle. And you can decide to change the image name, trace image, and all that. And the next thing we're going to be talking about is update stock. Now, when you key in a value, when you key in a product, rather, you don't have liberty to change the product because the product needs to be tracked. It's a common way of getting things done. So we assume that the products need to be bought from the supplier, and you need to add it to the product to the system. And this way, it will be very easy for you to sell your product. So it's like you purchase your product in. You don't just alter the quantity. The quantity cannot be altered anyhow. It has to come through of the product, update product. And this way, we'll be able to track the number of products, and it's an excellent way to track the number of products. All right, the next thing we're going to be talking about is the return history. Now, the update products is very, very easy to do. Just add the number of quantity and all that, and you're ready to go. Get supplier name, description, the amount ordered, the amount paid, and yeah. So this will automatically get updates the customer ledger and supplier's ledger as well. All right. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is a return history. So if, for instance, if someone bought a product from you and maybe one way or the other the product is not good, you can easily return it using this return stock, and they fill in the form, and everything will be returned back to the store so that your quantity, the amount will be balanced. So everything, the application solves all this problem for you. Now, the next one we're going to be talking about is the category. You can create unlimited category, add new category, create more category from this, then build categories, number of products that are listed within the category. And these are things I'm going to walk you through step by step. Then the stock position and sales. For sales, the orders you've made for today, in the last 5 or 6 months, you can get all those orders, and everything is seamless. You can search by date. You can search for products from here. Everything is responsive, and no load time at all because it's powered by Blazor server. And of course, if you like, you continue to Blazor web assembly, and to work fine. That is for sales. Overall sales, you get overall sales, um, sales for the month, sales for the month. You want to get total sales from this date. Everything will be done for you. You can decide to print it. You can decide to add all those features. And of course, every month we upgrade the solution to add new features. Then the next thing we're going to be talking about is expenses. So expenses is very, very powerful. We have Impress account where you don't spend from your capital, you spend from the Impress account. So we created an Impress account where you can deposit money and they spend from the Impress account. So from this, you can select the report and add new expenses. Let's say, for instance, I want to add expenses for car maintenance. You're gonna click on this. Is repair amount. Let's say 1,000, and um, let's call this Bishop, and a description and general repair. So this will automatically add to the expenses, and everything is seamless, just like that. And the expenses impress account goes down. So when it gets to zero, you need to update the impress account. So it's seamless. Then you can decide to come up with your own structure because you have access to the full back source code. Now you manage your customers, add new customers, create new customer, manage customers' debt, and manage everything you need to manage. Everything is in there. Debtors, you get your debtors list and you can print it out. Call the debtors and tell them, hey, you are yet to pay your balance. Creditors, people that you are owing, or install history, people that are paying on installments. So customers that are paying on installment, the cash flow, general cash flow, you have access to how money is being spent from your store. So it's powerful. Everything is being structured. Then at the end of the month, at the end of the day, at the end of the year, you can decide to calculate, okay, how much did I make for the month? You can click and view it. The total profit for the month is actually 70. And that is how to develop it. So I'm going to show you the source code, how it works, how you go about it, how to set up everything. Then general report, get your general report, the bestseller, product never purchased, sales report, and all that. Then overall performance of your website of the store, analyzed by year, by month, and all that. So we're going to be talking about all of this. I'm going to show you everything, how it works, how you go about it, total capital, total worth, total profit, and everything. First quarter, second quarter, first year, year, first, I mean, current year, and all that. And of course, depending on the package you're purchasing, we have for the mobile app, the web application, I mean, the e-commerce and the mobile app as well. And you can manage your supplier here, and the system you install setup here. This is where you install if your customer, you want your customer to pay on monthly basis and things like that. Then store settings, this is where you set up your store, the name of your store, and then every other thing that you intend to do goes here. So thank you. So in the next video we're going to um, dive into a code. I'll show you the code structure, the the how we're going to create everything from scratch anyways. So I'll show you the code structure, the areas, the integration, the API controller, the API integration, how you can create your API so that if you want mobile app communication or you want third-party communications, so we already have provision for that as well. And pages we actually use Razor Page for it, and interface, everything is tailored to modern design, which is using solid principle as our core structure. So pages using Razor and Blazor. So everything is separated. We have the admin section and Blazor components, which is more or less like the power engine for everything. The way we've done it is that we have meshed we've embedded the Blazor component inside every of these Razor pages. So everything is powered by Blazor. However, if you decide to use the other way around, maybe you want everything to be Razor page, it's very, very easy to do. All you have to do is just to copy the code from Blazor and then copy it inside the Razor pages, and then you can decide to use maybe Ajax call and every other thing. But for the most part, I think Blazor is a feature of .NET, their web applications and the mobile apps. And then everything is separated: services, file upload, global, um, get other ID, and the concrete servers and microservice services. All the services that we're using: user services, supplier services, report services, product services, other services, installments, e-commerce, and everything will be embedded here. So, and it's very, very easy to use. You can set up the entire store within an hour. In the next video, we're going to start the development of our application. We start from scratch. We create a new project, and I will show you how to go about it. Just copy the code. So you need to download the source code so that you can follow us, because I'm not going to be writing everything one by one like that. I'm going to copy some of the code and paste it, copy some of the code and paste it, so that you can cover as much as possible, cover a lot of features as much as possible. Thank you.